All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome if you are new here. Henry 3K being sadistic in the chat saying, I love seeing Bloodborne fans squirm in agony with the Mark Cerny emojis. Oh boy. Henry 3K. I don't know. I mean, I'm a Bloodborne fan. I don't know that I would say I'm squirming in agony, though. Honestly, because I feel like I just don't have any expectations anymore. You know, there was a time I cared. But what is going on, guys? Mini Tom, what's going on, bro? Jakey Stee, Eli, JMR. Can't say hello to everybody, but I see you guys. I see you. Ray. By the way, Ray, congratulations, Ray. You are a mod. You are a mod. I've upgraded you to modhood. So, mod responsibly, Ray. Let's get some W's in the chat for Ray. Good stuff, man. Just waiting for Soros. When will this supposed God of War game be announced? Well, if we believe the rumor, okay, the reports, we have both Tom Henderson and Jeff Grubb talking about a young Kratos going back to Greece, and that's going to be the next God of War game. It's going to be a smaller game coming out this year. I would have to imagine it's going to get announced at the next State of Play. You like the Mog Beast mode? Sounds like I got a little cold. I do. I'm actually like 100% today, pretty much. It was the past couple days I was really bad, but now I just have that kind of post sickness not even the congestion. I don't feel congested. I just sound congested, you know? So my voice sounds a little bit different. I apologize. I hate the way my voice sounds when I'm a little bit sick, like that nasally sound. I'll have to change how I speak. I will speak like this. I'm glad you like the Mug Beast mode. Split Fiction. You want to see us play? Me and Mrs. MEG play together. She's been talking about it. I think she wants to play it. At some point, we're gonna have to play it. She wants to play it. Hey. Boss, how many times do we got to talk about this? We're not getting a new God of War until the PS6. Did I see the Indiana Jones video on IGN? I didn't see it. No, maybe we can react to it. I saw that there was a new advertisement that they released for it. Maybe we could bring that up. Nice spring reverb. Yeah, that's what Boss tries to bring to the table, you know? I knew that they were going to announce the Indiana Jones stuff. I didn't know when, though. Let me see if I can bring it up. Indiana Jones. So Xbox bringing more of their Dookie over to PlayStation, huh? More of their Dookie garbage trash. We don't want that. Maybe we do. I don't know. Do we want Indiana Jones? I think people are excited. I think people are generally excited for Indiana Jones. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear Leia? Hold on. I'm gonna put it up all the way, see if you can hear it. Leia. Never mind. She was making she was like howling and making the weirdest noises. She was like making Bloodborne noises. I think she was celebrating the 10th anniversary. King Sam. King Sam, a member for 22 months, says, "Hey, MBG, I hope you're doing well. Not sure how I feel about a new Greek god of war. Would prefer visiting new mythologies. 6 Greek games already." Well, thank you for that, King Sam. I'm doing pretty well. Just getting over a bit of a head cold, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from, King Sam. I think a lot of people do kind of feel like, well, we got a lot of games set in Greece, right? Is it really necessary to go back? And you talk about how you want a new mythology. I think we are getting that. I think what they're doing with this God of War, uh, I don't know if I call it a prequel. I don't know what to call it, but this God of War side story standalone game, I think it's just a stopgap. I think it's a stopgap uh, in between them announcing the next mainline God of War with a new mythology, maybe in Egypt or something like that. And I think it makes sense because I do agree with what that one person said. They said the next God of War isn't coming till PS6, and that's true. Like the next mainline God of War probably isn't coming until PlayStation 6. So Santa Monica, they also have a new IP in development, but putting out something God of War related that's smaller in size, scope, and scale, similar to like Miles Morales or Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, or even like Infamous First Light or whatever, something like that, I think is like kind of a stopgap, makes sense. And I think it would also make sense that the excitement for that wouldn't be nearly as high as if it were the next mainline game. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how people respond to it when it gets announced. I do believe it's real. God, I hope not. Boycott Activision. I Jesus, I hope not. Could you imagine? Could you just imagine if they tried to do something like that? Yeah, they're gonna explore it all right. Sorry, I got very distracted though. Let me bring this up. Hold on. Why isn't it showing up? Why is this always broken? Very annoying.
Nolan, buddy, I got your super urgent text.
Troy, please, have a seat.
New room?
Yes. I broke in about an hour ago. We don't have much time. Since taking on the role of Indiana Jones, you're now on the cusp of being brought into a very exclusive club.
You said cusp.
We have a few questions, of course.
Sure.
What makes a great adventure?
It's about being prepared. Like you'd be surprised at how often a whip comes in handy.
I doubt that. How are you going to deal with private military forces with just a whip?
You know, use the old...
Headbutt. I like it. Aggressive. See, I'm more of a sidearms kind of guy.
You would be.
Jeans. Henley.
Somehow always half-tucked.
Of course.
Of course. What about finding ancient artifacts?
Yes. Sold to the highest bidder.
Donated to museums.
Sold to that museum.
Going somewhere unexpected.
What is an adventure without going somewhere new? Trey?
Troy?
Troy? Welcome to the club.
Well, there it is.
Done this before.
Yeah. How many fingers did you have before?
All right. Well, that was a good ad, I gotta say. That was a really well done ad. Yeah. Troy Baker, Nolan North. We got basically Indiana Jones and Nathan Drake, bro. Indiana Jones and Nathan Drake together. Didn't Nolan North and Troy Baker used to have like some kind of show together or something as well? Now they're doing ads for PS5. Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's all in, bro. They're all in. They're out here making dedicated advertisements, which makes sense. Yeah, I could have swore they had a show together or something, and I don't know if there was like a falling out per se or just a disagreement, and they ended up parting ways or whatever. This one, he called him Trey Baker. I don't know if anyone knows, but Nolan and Troy were Modi and Magni, respectively. Really? Is that true? I didn't know that. I actually had no idea. You wish Sony was all in on Bloodborne? Terrence says, MBG, I just wanted to let you know I sold my Series X and bought a PS5 this weekend. I didn't have a PS4. What are your top 10 PS4 and PS5 games I need to play? I don't know that I could give you a top 10 off the top of my head. There's more than 10 games you should play, but just a couple I can recommend immediately. You said you didn't play PS4. Well, hey, man, it's Bloodborne's 10th anniversary. Play some Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne, Returnal, Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe I want to recommend Death Stranding. I would say look into it a little bit. Infamous Second Son was real good. Spider-Man games. I want to throw out here maybe Demon Souls remake. Again, I don't know if you're into these types of games or not, but you got to play the God of War titles. I mean, honestly, dude, you got to play them all. You got to play the God of War games, Horizon games, Last of Us. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm assuming this means you didn't play The Last of Us on the PS3 or the PS4. So definitely go for The Last of Us Part 1. Then play 2 if you want after. Brace yourself for 2. Days Gone. Play it all, bro. Michael Werneth says, sometimes I take my mouse cursor and I pet boss. Leia's doing it again. Leia's howling in the distance. Why is she howling like that? Leia. What are you doing? Liza P. I mean, yeah, if we're just talking about like Sony first party games or exclusives, those are my recommendations. I mean, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, another great game. There's a lot, bro. There's a lot. Astrobot. She's turning into a wolf. See people recommending Black Myth Wukong. I mean, if you're coming into the PS5 having not played any PS4 titles, that's a good place to be. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's another really good one. I don't know how you're going to play all these games. That sounds so overwhelming to me. I don't normally recommend PlayStation Plus. But in this case, Terrence, I would recommend PlayStation Plus Extra and checking out that catalog, because if you're trying to play a lot of games at once and catch up, I know Sony has put quite a few of their first-party games. Yeah, Play Until Dawn, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth. It's a lot, dude. You're not going to get every game in PlayStation Plus Extra. Why are you biting me? Are you serious? Bro just bit me. Yo, what kind of disrespect is this? He comes over here and you bite me on my stream? Apologize. Boy. Boss, that's not how you get treats. Somebody drop a 25 bomb so we can punish Boss by giving him treats. All right. I'm going to have to put you back over here. Okay. Sean Mitchell just dropped a super chat. I'm going to have to read it. I'm going to have to read it. Do you need me to lift you up? MBG and Boss. Sean, you're saying, what's your thoughts on AC Shadow and their player count? I find that when Ubisoft are questioned about sales on X, they deflect and talk players instead of sales. Wondering, you're saying you're wondering if if it's trajecting to a W or L. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of discourse right now surrounding Assassin's Creed Shadows, and what I'll say, Sean, is I think it's clearly a success. To be honest, I know they're not giving like exact sales figures, and they are giving player counts, but I do think it's a success overall. And the reason why I say this is because it seems like it's at least doing as well as some of the previous games like Odyssey and whatnot. And I don't necessarily know that that's going to be enough to like, get Ubisoft out of the position they're in. Ubisoft, I think, needs more than just Assassin's Creed to do well enough. But I don't get I don't get the impression that Assassin's Creed Shadows is a failure or is struggling. I think sales wise, it's probably going to do, again, just about as well as the previous games. I think, if anything, and this is something that I can't prove, but I almost wonder if Assassin's Creed Shadows and the discourse and the drama and all the like negative all the negativity surrounding it, it is, how the saying goes, like, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? And I don't know if I believe that, but I will tell you, like, this is the first time I've ever considered buying an Assassin's Creed game. I haven't, but like, it's being thrown in my face constantly, and it's ironic because I'm seeing people throw out like these really bad clips, but at the same time, I'm seeing good clips, and the bad clips, it's like, okay, yeah, I guess that's pretty bad in some aspect, like, I mean, the clip I'm mainly talking about are the romantic options that you have to actively choose to engage with. But other than that, like, seeing clips of the gameplay and of the world and people exploring, and I'm like, man, this game looks kind of good. Like, it's kind of funny because it's like I don't play Assassin's Creed, and I never cared about Assassin's Creed, and this game is just coming across my eyeballs like more than any other Assassin's Creed game, and I'm not saying it's good to have this level of toxicity surrounding a game or a project. I don't think it is. But I do just wonder if maybe this game would have done, actually, believe it or not, worse without, without all of the controversy surrounding it. I wonder if the people who were trying to tear it down ended up actually propping it up a little bit. They show 64K concurrent players on Steam. I just find the info we're getting sus. Yeah, and I get where you're coming from there because you see 64,000 concurrent player peak on Steam, which I don't, maybe you guys can let me know. I don't know if that's good or bad for an Assassin's Creed game. It's not that high. It's not like it's, getting 100, 150, 200K. But yeah, they say 2 million players. You do have to wonder how many of those players are engaged with Assassin's Creed Shadows through this the subscription service that Ubisoft offers. I mean, yeah, where are these sales coming from, right? I do agree with you, Sean, that it's always better to just get concrete sales numbers than player counts. Player counts, to me, it always reads as like, if we give you the sales, it's definitely going to be lower. Like we did. I think it's safe to say they didn't get 2 million sales yet, right? Because there's no way the 2 million players are all people who bought the game full price. But again, I'm trying to keep it within the conversation of Assassin's Creed games. comparatively speaking. And I'll be honest, I haven't really followed Assassin's Creed that closely. So I don't know, Sean. I don't know. Is it a W? Is it an L? I would say that it might just be fine. It might not be a W per se. It might not be an L. It might just be like, oh, it turns out it's just another Assassin's Creed game that's doing as well as the other Assassin's Creed games that came out in recent memory. And it's it's kind of ironic in a way if that is what it turns out to be, because it's like, so wait, you're telling me all of this hand wringing and all of the criticism and all of the hoopla surrounding this game just basically did nothing? I mean, of course, maybe you could ask the question, would it have done even better without the discourse going the other direction? I don't know. The Leninator, you're saying Assassin's Creed Shadows is an awesome game, and you played every single Assassin's Creed game. Jerry Gamer with a super chat says, man, they don't even bother to mention the 10th anniversary, even no tweet. I effing hate Sony. On my way to Japan to take Totoki down. Oh, shit. Be careful, bro. Totoki's got those laser eyes. He's got those laser eyes, man. He ain't going to go down easy. Yeah, I don't think Sony's even going to acknowledge Bloodborne today. It's dangerous for them to do so. It's dangerous. It would be nice if they did, but if they choose to talk about Bloodborne today, man, they're going to put people in a frenzy. He's got a Gundam. Valhalla was probably bought first week, which is the difference to Shadow subscription. I mean, it's interesting observing the situation with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I'm just kind of on the sidelines, you know? Like, I don't really have any skin in the game per se. It's like, hey, if it fails, okay, that's unfortunate. If it succeeds, it's like, all right, well, that's fine too. Like, I don't know. Even the things that people are getting upset about, I just don't know that I really care that much. And maybe it's just because I'm not interested in the game. And Ray comes in. RU46N2 Ray, newly appointed mod, comes in and drops 5 memberships. 5 membership gifts for you guys. He says, let's get this started. He's signaling you guys. Ray wants you guys to drop some membership gifts. Help him out. Help us get to the 25 mark. We can give boss some treats. He's patiently waiting, as he always is. Ray, thank you so much for that, buddy. W's in the chat. I appreciate those of you who can't use the W emoji and you just type W's in the chat. That works too. I do appreciate that. Let me add that to the counter, Ray. Just give me one moment. Yeah, there's so much discourse around so many games these days. It's hard to keep up, to be honest. It really is. It feels like it becomes a struggle to keep up with all of the talking points. Stephen Leon says, calm down. If you like Shadows, cool. I will not be playing it. But you shit on Concord. It's everyone's preference. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. The reason why I was so harsh on Concord is because that's the difference, I guess you could say, between having skin in the game versus not having skin in the game, right? Like, if I didn't care about PlayStation, or if I didn't feel as strongly about PlayStation as I do, I would have, like, it would have been interesting to be an observer to the Concord situation from the sidelines. But yeah, I was so harsh on that because it's like, man, I don't want to see Sony. I don't want to see them tank, man. I don't want to see them go down a bad road where you know, you make one mistake, you make 2 mistakes. That's fine. You can recover from that. But Concord situation was crazy. Yeah. The Assassin's Creed Shadow situation, I would say, is different. I mean, they're 2 different games ultimately, but yeah, ultimately am of the opinion at this point, after being involved in so many intense conversations, about this or that in games, it's just like, yeah, man, you gotta just gravitate towards what speaks to you. Whatever you like, whatever you think you're gonna like, whatever just even even just aesthetically appeals to you. You just have a good feeling. Like just yeah, just gravitate towards it, man. Like buy what you want, enjoy what you want. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be critical if you have criticisms. It doesn't mean you shouldn't speak about it. I just think that unfortunately you see so many people that are not being genuine about what they're saying on the internet, knowing that it still has so much influence. And that's the biggest problem I'm seeing in 2025. It's affecting PlayStation, it's affecting Ubisoft, it's affecting Xbox, it's affecting everything. And it's that there are too many people who are like, I got something really important and really big to say about this thing. And I'm gonna emphasize it and underline it. And you're gonna care because I care, because I'm telling you I care. But I think at the end of the day, it's like you realize a lot of people really don't care. A lot of people, it turns out, are just doing what they're doing. They're just saying what they're saying because it's like, well, this is going to line my pockets and this is going to make me popular, or this is going to help grow my own whatever I'm trying to grow here. And as somebody who's involved in this, like literally, like I'm here on YouTube running a YouTube channel and I observe what's going on. Believe me when I tell you, man. Believe me when I tell you, it's it's permeating and it's everywhere, and you got to be very careful. You got to be careful. Sage Infinite, a member for 21 months, says, really enjoyed yesterday's stream. You were in rare form. Appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Yeah, it was a fun stream. It was a fun. We got more streams like that coming up. You know, can't always be over the top or whatever. I don't know what you would call it, but I'm sure we're going to have more of those. Meet the Cheater, thank you for letting me know. But yeah, bro, when it comes to Assassin's Creed rant episodes, yeah, maybe there'll be a rant today. Dude, the irony though, and this is what's so funny, and I was trying to see if I could work this into today's title, and I was struggling, but the irony is like the past 48 hours, we've seen Xbox players, a certain group of Xbox players, basically flexing. I guess that's how they see it, but all I see are like people fantasizing about the idea of PlayStation games being available through Steam on their console. And it's like literally as they are hoping for that to eventually happen. Like, yes, in the next 3 years, the next Xbox is going to have PlayStation games, maybe. As they're flexing, literally the next day, Microsoft is out here running a whole ad campaign for an Xbox game being ported to PlayStation 5 and being optimized for the PS5 Pro. Like, you can't make this stuff up, dude. You can't make this stuff up. It's like, wow, okay. I guess maybe that kind of explains it a little bit, you know? Why there's so much hopium going around. Steven, you're saying I call it like it is. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I watched some YouTubers. It looked fun, but the PS3 debacle did not kill Sony. That's you're saying that's what we're. It sounds like you're talking about the PS3 debacle and how people maybe were trying to compare that to Concord. Sony survived. Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than Concord to take Sony out. It's going to take a lot more than that. And it was ironic because, like, it is ironic because we were talking about this yesterday, how, like, there are still so many people who, you know, they just want to convince themselves and others that, like, PlayStation is on some downward trajectory and some, like, death spiral. And it's like, bro, no. Like, you would need, like, 10 Concords in a row for something like that to happen to PlayStation. And that's just not going to happen. You got a 6 zipline network going in Death Stranding. Good shit, Meet the Cheater. That's the way. That's the way, bro. There was apparently this article written up. Hold on, let me exit out of some of these tabs. Yeah, there was this article written up, I think. Or somebody mentioned it to me. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one sec, guys. Somebody mentioned that there was an article written up. Yeah, here it is. It's actually not an article. My bad. That's why I couldn't find it. So Jez Corden of Windows Central on March 22nd tweets, if the next Xbox supports Steam/Epic Game Store, will PlayStation block their PC titles on Microsoft's hardware? And then he quote tweets himself, and he says, for those saying PlayStation cannot block their games on Steam arbitrary from an Xbox PC, they absolutely 100% can. And Jez says GeForce Now found this out the hard way. Somebody says there is no precedent of anyone pulling their games from Steam to prevent them from working on certain devices when they're capable of doing so. Jez says, bro, this is exactly how NVIDIA GeForce Now works. There's a huge precedent. So I don't know. There are definitely people disagreeing here. But somebody says not the same. GeForce Now is an external app. It's not Steam. The only way they could block Xbox is leaving Steam and making their own launcher. Jez Corden responds simply saying, not true even slightly. Tom Warren chimes in here and he says GeForce Now was about how games were distributed without consulting publishers. That wasn't anything to do with Valve. And I doubt that Steam publishing agreement even allows you to block specific Windows devices. Parrish chimes in saying GeForce Now was about licensing and they aren't the only publisher blocking games from the service. In my opinion, it's doubtful PlayStation blocks their games via Steam. And to be honest, even if they can, is it worth the effort? I think it depends on how Xbox would integrate Steam into their UI versus allowing a desktop mode that launches a third-party digital store. Interesting. The conversation regarding this is seemingly going to continue for quite some time. I think Sony would want to sell games. Why block them? Okay, says Jez was completely wrong and quickly fact-checked. It seems that way. Yeah. I should just name this stream the exact same thing from yesterday, but just make it part 2. I just have a golf club in my hand while we talk. Remember, there was a way to do that if the games were not Steam Deck ready. Yeah, Lux, I think you just missed it. We reacted to it. I brought it up on screen and we watched it. It was a great trailer, dude. I got to give them props, man. Bringing Troy Baker and Nolan North together for that. Really good stuff. How does Black Ops 6 run on PS5? Runs good. Very good. I mean, for the time I played, I've had no problems. Saying Sony has been a disappointment in the PS5 era to me. I wish Shuhei Yoshida was back. Sony right now lacks originality and taking risk in their first party. I mean, see what I feel like is a little bit unfair about that is like they have taken risks. But that's the thing about risk, right? Is it's a risk. You don't know if it's going to pay off or not. And as much as I hate to say it, but like, you know, we mentioned Concord earlier. Like, bro, Concord was a risk. It just really didn't work. It was a risk that Sony paid for dearly, right? Helldivers 2 was a risk, and they won on that one. But you talk about single player games and like new IP and originality. I mean, let's face it, dude. Intergalactic is a risk. I know. I mean, it's not a huge risk, but it's more original than what you are, what you would, I guess, come to expect from Naughty Dog in recent years, right? Like Saros, I wouldn't say is a risk, but it's different. You know, it's a new IP, it's a new game, and I just feel like people are too quick to, I think, jump on that kind of bandwagon of making it seem like, and it's no offense, it's I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the way you feel, but I just think it's like I think people end up coming to this conclusion, and it makes like logical sense, like psychologically speaking. If you don't see new things that appeal to you, then that basically equates to in your mind that there are no new things. And I get that. Like the logic is there. If there are new things that don't appeal to you, then it may as well not be anything new, right? And I think that's a lot of what's going on. Is I think that there are new things that Sony is doing and that they are showing and that they're putting out there. Like even something like Astrobot, right, which came out last year. I saw a lot of people being like, "Yeah, but I'm not into that." And it's like, "Yeah, but it's still significant." You know what I mean? Like it's still. Sometimes I just feel like I don't know what people want, and I think that's just the result of there's a lot of eyes on PlayStation, a lot of requests from a lot of different people. And I think the saying that like they're not going to be able to please everybody. They're not going to be able to make everybody happy. I think that's applicable to a degree. Somebody might see Saros and be like, "Oh, whatever, dude." Somebody sees Intergalactic and they're like, "Garbage." And I get it. Those are two games off the list. But again, it's about calling a spade here, where I think people have to differentiate Sony isn't doing anything that appeals to me from Sony isn't doing anything. Get what I'm saying? And Lux with another super chat here. But no, it's boss. Why? Stop it. Come on, you gotta go. You gotta go. Don't defy me, boy. Lux, you're saying no way Sony blocks anything. In no way will it impact PlayStation except maybe bring more money. All access through Steam Store. Stop it. Stop it. Stop being bad. Listen, we got 5 memberships, guys. Somebody's got to drop a 20 bomb. All right? I'm trying. I've conditioned this cat so thoroughly. It was supposed to be me bothering you guys for memberships. Now it's boss. Boss over here like, where's my memberships? Where's my treats? Sorry, let me try this again, Lux. You're saying no way Sony blocks anything, and no way will it impact PlayStation except maybe bring more money. All access through Steam Store, 70% to Sony, 30% Steam, 0% Microsoft. See, that's to me the nefarious part, bro. That's the nefarious part. 0% for Microsoft, but they're getting something. And Steven Leon, he did it for you, boss. Steven dropped the 20 bomb. W's in the chat for Steven.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, it's Boss here again, Meow. I can't wait for the next stream, Meow, so we can hang out and eat snacks together. It's gonna be a good time. Meow.
Steven Leon dropping the 20 bomb on you guys, bringing us right up to 25 members, crushing the goal. Steven, thank you so much, bro. I wasn't expecting that. I did ask somebody to drop a 20 bomb, but I can't say I actually expected it. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. So the idea of Microsoft getting 0%, Yeah, that's true, and that's an interesting argument if you think about it. Steven's like, you were talking to me. Okay, Steven, maybe I was talking to you. I was talking to you, Steven. I'm like, somebody dropped that 20 bomb. I got you, Steven. No, I do appreciate the support though, man. You've been dropping a lot of support for the channel, and it really does go a long way. I was really talking to its beast mode, actually. It's beast mode. Where's my 20 bomb, bro? Where's my 20 bomb? Microsoft gets 0%, but they're gaining something, right? Like, I think that's the whole point. Xbox would have to make money on hardware if they're getting a 0% cut. That doesn't make sense. Well, yeah. Hold on. Microsoft's going to get some kind of cut, right? So if there's an Xbox box, right, that has Steam on it, and then you buy a PlayStation game through Steam, there's a cut going to Steam. There's a cut going to Sony. Yeah. Wait. I don't think there's a cut going to Microsoft at that point. Steven's like, whoa, man, the wink is making me feel uncomfortable. Duly noted, Steven. 10%? Well, as far as I'm aware, Microsoft gets a cut. Yeah, if it's their own game, they get a cut. If it's purchased from their storefront, they get a cut. Like, does Windows get a cut of I don't know. This is where I'm getting confused. Lux, you're saying the next Microsoft console / PC is going to be selling less too? Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. There's no way it's going to be able to hang. Does Microsoft put games on Steam? I've never used Steam. They do. Yeah. Microsoft puts games on Steam. Yeah, that's what I figured. Windows doesn't get a cut. So it would basically work the same way. Open platform, they don't get anything. Yeah. So that to me is what is maybe potentially the nefarious part. Well, I don't know if nefarious is the right word. That's a bit of a strong word. But it does make it seem like it puts Microsoft in this position where it's like, yeah, we don't get anything, man. We don't get anything. But externally, it's like, no, you're getting something. Like everybody watching that happen, it's like, no, you're getting something. But I guess, yeah, it's kind of like what Lux is saying here, where it's like, does it really matter? Underhanded. It's a bit. I saw this. There was a rumor today that I saw on the Gaming Leaks Rumor subreddit, and I'm not naming this person because I keep seeing this person pop up, and I'm like, bro, I don't understand why people keep citing this individual. Like, they're not a proven source, but I guess people are just desperate for answers. And they were like claiming that Sony apparently has no intention of like removing their games from PC or whatever, even if Xbox comes out with a piece of hardware that offers Steam. And I just don't understand why stuff like this is proliferating, because it's like when I read that, I was like, oh, this has to be like Jason Schreier or somebody significant, like digging into this and looking into it. And it's like a person that, as far as I'm aware, is like never been credited with anything. And so I do wonder if we're going to start seeing some more reputable insiders or journalists maybe doing some digging, trying to find out like internally, like maybe what Sony's discussions are. Lux, you're saying, so I don't see why we caught up on it. It's or why we're caught up on it. It's a lose-lose for Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much laid it all out yesterday. I don't know that I can really go much further with it. One of the things I was expressing so intensely yesterday was that, because I agree with what you're saying, Lux, like there is really no reason to be this caught up on it. It's that it's basically me reacting to other people's reactions and other people's statements and claims with this news, where it's like, yeah, I don't, I just, it's fast. To me, the most fascinating part of it is just really wondering what Sony thinks, because people have this view of Sony, and it's earned, to be clear, because Sony's made it pretty obvious for a long time. People have this view of Sony that it's like, wait, hold on, what? Microsoft has Steam on their new Xbox? Oh yeah, we're okay, so you can pull all those games. We're leaving Steam. Peace. Or either that, or like we're not bringing any more games to Steam. That's over. People had this idea that that's all it takes, right? Is it's just literally going to be Xbox coming out and being like, we basically circumvented this, and now we have a way for you to technically access PlayStation games on the Xbox. And that's why people are so focused uh on you know, the people are so focused on the idea of Microsoft. Oh, hold on. Sorry. When I was playing that stuff earlier, I'm sorry. There's like really terrible echo. That's my bad. Hopefully that will be. Let me test this out, guys. Please tell me if there's any echo.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I always make that mistake. I'm sorry I have to put you guys through that. Devil Shooter, bro. I'm still pretty sure that I don't know. I don't know if that Venom game is real or not, man. I'm not convinced. Beast Mode, you're saying it's good? All right, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Would that be bad because that would be more money for Sony? Well, yeah, that's why I think people are really curious and really just want to know if Sony really would be willing to take such a drastic step, because it is. Think about it. Like people, I think the PlayStation players who think that Sony is just going to stop with PC, like they're just going to be like, we're done. I think they kind of maybe fail to see that Sony's put a lot of time and effort into into the efforts that they've shown on PC. They this is not something that they just did on a whim and just treated it like, whatever. Like, no, they actually cared about it. They still do care about it. And so for them to unwind that and walk that back, it would be a big deal. It would have to be something very, very serious, very serious. And I get that from the outside looking in, it's like, well, does it get more serious than finding out that anybody who buys the next generation Xbox can now play God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok and The Last of Us 1 and 2? Does it get any more serious than that? And the argument to that is maybe not. Maybe that is like, yeah, that's the big like no. We can't allow that. But then again, it's kind of like what you guys are saying. Microsoft doesn't get any money from it, and Sony just potentially gets a few more sales. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a strange thing. We have Oliver Opfer in the chat. Uh-oh. He says, can anyone please give me one back? I should have a chance of 1 to 100. Oliver Opfer, bro. Your 20th time super chatting as well. 20th time. Oliver, you've been around for a while, bro. It's weird because Oliver's always lurking in the shadows. I hurt my back and my neck today. I just got done getting over a head cold. I was waiting for it, Oliver. I was waiting for it. I'm like, bro, when Oliver shows up, it's about to go down, bro. It is about to go down. Oliver Opfer coming in out of nowhere, coming out of the shadows, dropping 50 membership gifts for you guys. Oh my God, he's dropping 100 membership gifts for you guys. Oliver, we need some music. Quick, we need music. We need more people in here getting some membership gifts. Oliver's going crazy. He's going crazy. Bro, Oliver Opera dropping 100 membership gifts. What? Boss, can you believe this? Dude, that like doesn't even feel real though. That doesn't even feel real. Oh, sorry. Eli was saying he's blackballed on memberships. I gotta get better at unmuting. It's still going. The memberships are still going, dude. That's crazy, bro. Oh my God. Boss, more treats. This is cause for celebration. 100 membership gifts from one guy dropping 250 bombs. That is crazy, dude. That is absolutely crazy. Oliver, you never cease to shock me. The way you do it, too. Like, you just kind of, like I said, you lurk in the shadows. You lurk in the shadows, and I never know. I never know when you're going to come around. And when you stop by, you drop one super chat being like, oh, hey, man. And then brings absolute chaos. The best kind of chaos. No, really, dude, Oliver, thank you so much, man. Hold on, I'm gonna lower that down. I would do reps, but I was saying right before he did that I hurt myself, dude. In the dumbest way possible. I was helping Mrs. MBG put on one of her compression socks, and when I went to go put it on, like, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, something. I've always had this problem in my back. I don't know if it's a disc or something. My mid back near like my shoulder blade. Something just happened. And I'm like, okay, well, that's I'm basically out of commission for the day. Like, I can still move around and stuff, but holy crap, dude. I don't even know where to go from here. That was crazy. So, guys, I will update the member goal. We are at 125 now. I will owe you guys some reps. If not today, soon. I had the goal amount set to 50, and Oliver just crushed it. And yeah, man, it's stuff like this that, you know, makes all the difference in the world. All the support you guys show. Dropping membership gifts, dropping super chats, direct donations. And I know not everybody can do that. But I just want it to be known that for those who can, for those who do, it really, really does help. Yeah, he's good for it, okay? He's good for Oliver. He's been a long-time supporter of the channel. like I said, he kind of just comes around occasionally, once every like 4 or 5 months or something like that, or 6 months, and he drops some big support at one time. He's good for it. Really means a lot. Seriously. I don't mean to sound like a broken record and just keep going on and on, but it's just crazy to see such generosity, you know? It is. Let me see. Make sure I didn't miss any of these super chats. Lux, you're saying at the end of the day, the Sony shareholders will decide either potentially more money leaving it as is or losing money. I think I know which way they'd go. Yeah, no, Sony shareholders are just going to, at the end of the day, say, you know what? That's okay. We don't need more money. Sean Mitchell with the super chat says, MBG, have you heard the news on Game Informer coming back tomorrow after closing down last year? They exclusively did cover art for GTA. Is it too much to dream we get a trailer or cover art tomorrow? We did briefly cover this news, Sean. I mean, dude, I was caught off guard at Game Informer apparently coming back. Like, I wasn't surprised when they went out of business or when they got shut down, because Game Informer, you know, they're a magazine, or they were a magazine, and it really did just seem like they were kind of on life support to a degree, unfortunately, because I grew up with Game Informer, but just that's not how people do it anymore. You know, things have changed, and they did do online stuff as well, but that was what they were known for, being a magazine outlet, and they got a lot of awesome exclusives. And yeah, we were talking about the GTA 5 cover that they did back when that game was, I think the year that game came out. They're coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow's March 25th. God, man. I'm going to say don't get your hopes up, dude. I'll be honest. It makes sense to a degree when you consider that GTA has been on the cover multiple times for Game Informer. They were there for GTA 5. They were there. I actually remember getting the Game Informer for GTA 4. That's how long I was, you know, subscribed to Game Informer. I don't recall if they did it for GTA 3 or Vice City or San Andreas. They probably did for 1 or some of those games too. Will says they're doing it, bro. It's coming. Lux says Rockstar is not giving exclusive reveals to them. I mean, there is precedent for it, though. That to me is what's fascinating about it, and why I think people are speculating this, because yeah, there was a GTA 5 cover for Game Informer, and a whole like a 20-page spread or whatever, where they were covering GTA 5, revealing info about GTA Online. Now, that was many years ago, and a lot has changed. And the biggest thing here is Game Informer's coming back after being shut down. They were shut down because they were not in a good position. So, you know, we have to kind of ask ourselves, like, how are they coming back? And would Rockstar, would Take-Two Interactive, would they be okay with the idea of, like, giving them this as their way to come back? I mean, the one thing I will say about Game Informer that you should not underestimate is Game Informer was able to court anybody and everybody. Nobody was off limits for Game Informer, because that's the type of prestige that they had, or the type of pull that they had, I guess you could say. You know, they've been in the industry for so long. They were always able to get these, huge blockbuster games. Like, there was no game too big for Game Informer. GTA 6 could be that game. And again, especially because Game Informer went away and was seemingly going to be gone forever. So I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say there's a 0% chance. I don't think it's 0%, but I also would say it's a very small percentage. I think it's going to be like 5% or less chance that suddenly tomorrow a bomb's going to drop, and that bomb is going to be, guys, not only is Game Informer back, but their first cover story. And that's the thing. Like, I don't even think they're going to be printing magazines anymore. If Game Informer's coming back, I think it's going to have to be a rebranding, something totally different, totally new, something meant for the digital age. I don't think they're just going to come out and be like, by the way, our first story is GTA 6 and exclusive interviews and whatnot. I doubt that. 5% chance or less. And I think that might even be pushing it. But yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm not making it a 0% chance, because there is precedent for this. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just realized that music's still playing in the background. Guys, hold on. I'm going to be playing music for just a moment and changing the track. I want to get something with a bit more ambiance. I don't even know if I have anything to play. I might just have to read it. What's this? Oh, this track. I guess we could play this. This is pretty funky. Lux, you're saying GTA is a different beast now. Sorry, boss. They do their own PR. They do. Well, let me lower that a little bit more. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. We've been talking about GTA 6 and how Sony surely has the marketing rights. But if you think about it, like, you know, we're going to be going into April 2025, the same year that GTA 6 is supposed to launch, and we have yet to see any marketing associated with PlayStation. So, you know, this idea that Rockstar just does their own thing now, it does seem like that's where we are, where they're not giving anything to anybody, and they know that they have the pull to just do everything on their own. But I don't know. I'm still not 100% convinced. Why are all those super chat notifications are coming through at the same time? It was that delayed, I think, from the membership gifts. Sheesh. That's crazy. All those delayed notifications. You like the background music, beast mode? You remember when MBG made a video of himself talking to the camera way back in 2018, 2019? I think he had hair. Bro, I don't know if we're thinking of the same video, but there was a video I put out in 2016 on my channel. I think it was 2016. It was either 2016 or 2017. One of the first rant videos I ever did. And it actually got like 50,000 views. I don't know if I still have the video. I have to... Shit, man. Now I gotta see. Hold on. Blake, give me one moment. I'm gonna read your super chat. I need to know. I need to know if I had this video or not, because I don't want to say anything and get anybody's hopes up when I may have deleted it. All right, so check filter. I got to go all the way back to the very beginning. I have 717 pages of videos. Hold on, I can get through it really quick though. Skip to the very end. Yeah, there was this video I put out. Even if I can't show it to you, I'm not going to show it to you guys here now. But I'm really curious if anybody remembers this, where Konami announced the like definitive edition or something for Metal Gear Solid 5. And I basically was just ranting about them and chewing them out and being like, you guys suck. Like, this is bullshit. Like, after what you guys just did to Kojima, and you're going to come out here and try to sell this garbage to us. Does anybody remember this? That was legitimately the first rant video I ever did. And man, that feels like a lifetime ago. I think I may have had hair. Yeah. I was still wearing a hat. That I do know. I was wearing a hat. Oh man, I'm going all the way back. I can't believe how many videos I've made on this channel. Holy shit, dude. So I'm back at videos in 2021. Now I'm in 2020. Dude, looking at the videos in 2020, holy shit. The build up to the PS5. The reminiscing, bro. The reminiscing of the PS5 build up. Oh, here we go. Dude, let me read some of these titles for you. Hold on. Let me read some of these titles for you. Here's a title of a video from July 31st, 2020. 33,000 views. PS5 exclusive Silent Hill reboot may have just been confirmed by Konami themselves. Here's another title, bro. August 3rd, 2020. Xbox users mad at Sony over Spider-Man exclusivity. Oh, jeez. Your old Q&A videos, I was in most of them. I don't know if I have them still. These titles, though. I remember making these videos, too. MBG was going hard then. I remember that. They were mad about the... They were mad about, I think, the Avengers game, if I'm not mistaken, getting Spider-Man exclusively. Survey reveals 84% want the PS5. Insane August PS5 event rumors that we need to address. Man, I gotta... Oh my god, bro. Check this video out. July 27th, 2020. 51,000 views. The title... Domino's savagely burns Xbox and Halo Infinite with tweet. The memes are getting out of control, and it's the meme of Craig looking like Kratos. Oh my god. Dude, I miss these times. That shit was so fun. 2020 was the peak year of this channel, bro, with the next-gen console build-up. That was so fun. See, that's what makes me sad about this upcoming generation. With the PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox is like, I feel like this type of stuff is not, and it's not like the dunking on Xbox. I mean, that's funny, but it's just that all of this that I'm like looking over, it was the competition was fierce, bro. Dude, check out this video, July 25th, 2020. I forgot I made this. I think this was right after the Xbox showcase. I said, Halo Infinite makes the Xbox Series X seem like a joke. Microsoft proceeds to make excuses. 154,000 views. I got to get back on my shit, bro. Big Pony surprise. Yeah, got a video title here. July 24th, 2020. Big Pony surprise. 85K views. To be fair, though, a lot of these views were majorly boosted because of COVID. Not that I was complaining. Definitely not complaining, man. All right, hold on. I got to read Blake's super chat. I'm sorry, buddy. I made you wait way too long. And Lux. So Blake says, hey, MBG, this coming May is the deadline for Rockstar to say something. Not long now. I still think a delay is coming. I don't think a delay is coming. I don't believe it. I feel like people are going to be so disappointed. I will say this. I will say, if there is a delay coming, then they got to at least drop trailer number 2. Right? They got to drop trailer number 2 if they announce that delay. Well, to be fair, bro, my channel peaked in 2020 because, dude, like, I got It's not an artificial boost per se, an unnatural boost. I guess it doesn't. That's exactly what artificial means, but it sounds bad. But it's like, dude, everybody was exploding on the internet in 2020 because of COVID and the lockdowns. And I remember literally as soon as the lockdowns like happened, suddenly I'm getting like triple the viewership on my videos. I'm like, whoa, holy shit. And it just stayed that way for like the majority of the year because, well, I mean, it was a global pandemic and nobody knew what to do. You know, everybody was like staying indoors and just watching YouTube all day or just hanging out, finding shit to do. People were working at home for the first time. So it was really cool. That combined with Sony marketing the shit out of the PS5 and me covering it at that time. It was the perfect storm. It was. I'm grateful for it though, man. I am. Like looking back on this stuff, like I'm really grateful because this is the type of stuff that helped me build my channel and build this community and get to where we are. And, you know, maybe another global pandemic will come around and, you know, when the PS6 launches and the whole thing will happen again. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. We don't want that. We don't want that. Lux, you're saying they have a trailer on Rockstar's YouTube with 246 million views. Is that where it's at now? $246 million? Bro, really quick, gotta ask you guys. Anybody who is on Twitter, have you guys been seeing that video clip that's been trending? It trended to like 650 million views of that guy dunking his face in ice water and showing his like daily routine and like rubbing a banana peel on his face. And if you are not on Twitter, I'm pretty sure you have no idea what I'm talking about. But bro, oh my, yeah, the black dude. Oh my God. Like, who is that guy? He has to be the most famous person in the world right now. I've never saw that person in my life. And then one day, I guess that post just went viral. And yeah, I should have done something like that, bro. I just had to see the fact that so many of you right now, that just goes to show how viral it really went. Almost everybody in the chat knows what we're talking about. And I didn't even show you what we're talking about. He even showed up in your YouTube feed. Who is he? Who is this guy? Oh, it's everywhere. It's on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Really? I thought it was just exclusive to Twitter. That's funny. Now that's marketing you can't buy. Yes. Dude, that Release the Kraken. That's genius. That's genius. I'm going to start doing that. Next stream. Thank you for the idea. You came across my channel during COVID. Let's see here. Here's another video from July 16th, 2020. PS5 variable frequency gets praised. Xbox developer says raw power is not what matters most. That's crazy, dude. All right, let me see if I can get to the end here. How far back can I go? I have to be close to the end. Now I'm looking at videos in 2019. Holy shit, now we're really going back. Wait, why do I have a video titled My Game of the Year and it's a picture of Crackdown 3? Wow, dude. 2019 was a wild year. Ghost of Tsushima teaser trailer. Oh, geez, man. The memories. Ghost of Tsushima State of Play. December 6th, 2019. You guys remember this shit? Oh, dude. Google Stadia is flopping hard. Mega flop. You remember Google Stadia? We need the MBG morning routine. I remember Stadia, dude. Stadia was so weird to see people's reactions to it. Because mostly everybody hated it, but there was like a group of people that really believed in it. And I was like, check this shit out. Here's a rumor that turned out to be totally wrong. And it's crazy that this was a rumor. November 16th, 2019, rumor, new PS5 exclusive SOCOM game is being developed by Guerrilla Games. Couldn't have been more wrong. Correction, I should update this headline right now. No, they're just working on Horizon. Only Horizon forever. All right, let's keep going back here. Here's one that was correct. October 9th, 2019, first big PS5 confirmed to be Bluepoint's next remake, Demon Souls. Actually, I don't even know if that was a rumor. I think that was a rumor, and it turned out to be correct. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting on. Do you guys remember the saga on my channel? Sorry, I know I'm just going on and on here. I'm almost to the end, and I'll move on. Do you guys remember when I was covering The Last of Us Part 2? I had so much hype for this game. The Last of Us Part 2 is using impressive next-gen motion matching technology, targeting base PS4. Neil Druckmann confirms Joel plays a major role in The Last of Us Part 2, 25 to 30 hours long. Zero padding. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at that, bro. Look at that. I can feel the hype from 2019 MBG, and Hellbound 1981 comes in and drops another 5 bomb. He's keeping this major member train. Major member train. Say that 5 times fast. Major role. Yeah, I got the word major in my head now from that time Neil Druckmann told me. I mean, I guess it's technically not a lie. He did play a major role, but holy shit, bro. It's so crazy looking back at some of this content that I made where it's like, I really was... Neil was probably watching my videos with like, wait till bro finds out. But Hellbound, thank you so much for another 5 bomb, bro. I'm going to add that to the goal. So we are now at 130 members on the day, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support. Definitely was not expecting that. Now he plays a major role in your depression. Oh, geez. The media and fans all seem to agree that The Last of Us Part 2 is on another level. Now this is right before its release, I believe. No, not right before it. The Last of Us Part 2 came out June of 2020. The Last of Us Part 2 is already breaking records, fastest pre-ordered PS4 exclusive. Naughty Dog officially confirms multiplayer, but it will be separate from The Last of Us Part 2. September 27, 2019. Biggest gameplay changes for The Last of Us Part 2. Breaking news, The Last of Us Part 2 will not have multiplayer. I made this video. Oh, we got to go back in like a members lounge maybe at some point soon. And we got to do like a marathon of like watching some of these older videos. I put this video out September 25th, 2019. Is Naughty Dog misleading us with the latest trailer? Last of Us Part 2 theories. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. I knew it. I could sense it. But it's funny because, like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, when I recorded that video, we definitely talked about Joel dying, but not in any way, shape, or form like what ended up happening. Huge breaking news. Last of Us Part 2 release date officially revealed. Huge leak. The Last of Us Part 2. Wow. I covered the shit out of The Last of Us Part 2. This is how you know I was truly hurt by this game. All right. We're almost at the end, guys. We're almost at the end. Oh, here's a video I made. July 22nd, 2019. I finally played the Order 1886, and all I can say is wow. Fucking video got 124,000 views. Man, I gotta get back on the horse, man. I do. Let's see here. Here's an interesting rumor that didn't age well. PS5 will be more powerful than Xbox Scarlet. June 12th. What was your first ever YouTube video? I can't remember. Actually, I recorded myself in at my kitchen table on my phone, basically just saying I'm going to make a YouTube channel, and here's what it's going to be about. And that video is not on this channel anymore. Do you think Sony will have an update to make a quick resume feature for PS5? I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't know that that's on the docket. I got to do that again. Hold on. Oh, here's my Xbox body wash video. June 4th, 2019. Xbox just won E3 before it even started. PlayStation stood no chance. And it's a picture of the Xbox body wash. Holy shit, bro. Now that's the competition I live for. All right. I gotta be at the end. I gotta be at the end here. The infamous "I'm done waiting on Xbox" video. Here's a video. Jim Ryan is the new president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, February 15th, 2019. Crackdown 3 is absolutely unacceptable. I'm almost towards the end here, guys. It's here. Holy shit. It's here. I didn't delete it. Bro, I got a video in here uploaded October 12th, 2016. 2 months after I made my channel. I knew it was here. I was like, there's no way I would delete that one. Now that's going to be... That's the oldest video on my channel. And it's about Metal Gear... Here's the title of it. I'll give you the title. MGS5, The Definitive Experience. Wow. 63,000 views. Like to dislike ratio, not too great, though. So even from the start... Oh, I don't even want to click on this, bro. It's probably so cringe. Holy shit. That's almost 10 years old. It's not public. No, it's currently not public. You can't go through all of this build up and not show it. What did I look like 10 years ago? I don't even know. I got to see it myself first. I'll let you hear some of the audio. This is weird to me because, like, even, like, that's such a long amount of time. Like, I don't know what I look like or what I sounded like. I remember where I was living at the time. Let me click on it. The description is, I've been a long-time Metal Gear Solid fan, so to see the series being treated this way and milked by Konami is hard to accept. Konami doesn't seem to know how to not make themselves look terrible, and they make it painfully obvious they couldn't care less about the fans. Holy shit, that's my description? Save it for a members lounge. All right, hold on. Let me Bro, whoa, I had an intro? What? I had an intro. That's the intro, dude. I still look old as fuck, bro. Why? Like, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, bro, that's what I looked like 10 years ago. I still look. Why do I look so wrinkly? The lighting is awful. Okay. Okay, there's a major fucking problem with this video. I'm not bringing it up on screen. I'm not showing it. There's a dude, I am wearing. I think I still have this hat. Hold on. I can't find it. I know it's in my closet over here. I am wearing a hat. If somebody can guess, it's a hat for a video game. Show us the cringe. It is cringe, bro. It is cringe. If you could guess the hat I'm wearing, guarantee he's going to ask for another 100 memberships to show it. Okay, see, now you're thinking. Oh. Abandoned hat? No. Jack and Daxter? No. I don't think any. I'll give you guys a hint. It's for a gaming series or franchise that I've talked about in the past that I'm a huge fan of, but not one that we talk about really on the channel often. But it's come up. It's come up a couple of times. Not Metal Gear, no. That would be super obvious. And I'm cringing at myself. No, dude, it's not a Crackdown hat. Not Gears of War. It's not Xbox, no. Garrett got it. Shout out to Garrett Green. He was the first one who got it. Yeah, bro. It's not a furry hat. No, but Garrett, he got it, bro. That's I'm wearing a PVZ hat and I'm like, it's a little bit cringe, but I still have the hat. I don't know where it is in my closet though. I was going to put it on right now. All right, I'm going to keep this playing. I'll play the audio. I can confirm I have hair. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Hold on. Why the fuck is it not coming through? I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here like a dipshit. Sorry. Shit. This is what I get for not looking at my chat. I apologize. You guys are like screaming like, oh my God, MVGs, why are you just standing there? Or just sitting there like that? Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't realize the audio wasn't coming through this entire time. Hold on. Fuck. See, this is what happens. Mrs. MBG basically is my producer. She's not here right now. She should be home soon. Okay? But if she was here, she would have came in within the first like 20 seconds and be like, "Hey, shit's muted." Here we go. For now, it's just going to be the audio. See if it comes through. Guys, MBG here. Thanks for checking out today's video. Today I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 5, and the reason why I want to talk about it is, as you can see here, today we have the definitive experience releasing. Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, and I am a huge Metal Gear fan. I am a die-hard Metal Gear fan. I have been playing this series for years, since I was a little boy, and I awaited this game with very, very high hopes, and I don't want to say Metal Gear Solid 5 disappointed me, because it didn't, but it didn't live up to my expectations either. I enjoyed the game. I played the crap out of it. It was clearly somewhat unfinished because of the problems that Kojima was having and Konami was having with Kojima and that whole debacle. And a lot of people consider this game to be... I was playing it since I was a little boy. Why the fuck did I say it like that? Why was I such a weird... Why am I such a weirdo? I can confirm that I do have hair. I'm still wearing a hat, but I have hair. That's how long ago this was. Do I have this video posted? No. Hindsight 2020. Dude, I can't find this hat. And I need to find this hat. I'm sorry, Illegal Monkey. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I forgot that I had an intro like that, and the audio levels are like, this is how you know this is one of the earliest videos I made where I had no idea what audio balance was, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, like the intro is like some blasting some metal blasting. It'll blow out your fucking speakers. And then, yeah, I'm recording from a styrofoam cup. I'm sorry about that, guys. No, dude, I was on camera in this video. See, that's the beauty of this video that I'm not showing you yet, but you can hear is I'm talking to the camera. I'm on camera. Like, and I pulled this video down well before. Like, I unlisted it or private it well before my channel really started to grow. So there was like a few select people, and I actually want to go check the comment section at some point and see if I can recognize anybody. If there's anybody there. Because, dude, this video, I'm not kidding, was put out there when I had, I think, less than 200 subs. Pre-balls drop MEG. Oh, man. Chaos. Some things are best left forgotten. It's really funny to see, like, early days MBG. I got a nice little setup going on though. I got like a monitor in the background. I just want to say, like, critiquing myself with this video, I'm being like really nitpicky. Like, I just wanted something to bitch about. I'm going to be honest. I guess not much has changed. It'd be legendary if I post it. Because I'm looking at what I'm looking at what I'm bitching about, like the Metal Gear Solid 5 Definitive Edition, and I think the truth is I was just still pissed off at Konami. Because, like, what it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, looking back on it, it was coming out October 2016. MGS5 the Definitive Edition, PS4, Xbox One, Ground Zeroes plus all the DLC and a bunch of extra shit. And it's just like, I just hated Konami, basically. Someone will gift 100 if you put it public. Gotta monetize my old content. Member goal this video release. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think I can. It's the hat. I can't do anything with this video until I find this hat. Okay? Because I am wearing this hat earnestly. And it's a cringe fucking hat, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself. Mrs. MBG, I see her in the chat. Wait, where are you? Anyway, Mrs. MBG in the chat. Mrs. MBG, do you know where this Plants vs. Zombies hat is? Okay, you're saying that's a cop-out? Where is it? Tell me where it is. Where is it? Because this hat is so cringe. Okay, you're on your way home. I can only show you guys if I'm wearing the hat while I'm showing it to you. I don't know why I thought it was okay to wear this hat. But driving and texting. I'm pretty sure she's using talk to text. For your information, big nabs. Burned that hat 4 years ago. Yo, shout out to the game, though. It's a Garden Warfare hat. That's like the craziest part about this hat, is it's a Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare hat. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? But yo, shout out for real though to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I love PvZ. I grew up playing PvZ. I grew up playing PvZ, but I mean, it came out in 2009. That counts as growing up playing PvZ. Do I remember where I got the hat? I want to say GameStop. PvZ was peak Xbox Live times. Dude, that's why I'm legitimately hyped at the idea of they're gonna remaster or re-release PvZ 1. Apparently. They're calling it like Reloaded Edition or something. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bring it on. You were in 10th grade. That's growing up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I remember PvZ, bro. I was like, I remember seeing it. I'm like, this is kind of cool, I guess. And then I get completely addicted to it. But then when they announced the Garden Warfare games, I remember when they showed PvZ Garden Warfare 1, I'm like, yo, this looks awesome. And I was right. I bought that game. I played the shit out of it. Played the sequel. And I even played the last one they came out with, like Battle for Neighborville or whatever. And I'm like, they're losing their touch. They got to make a Garden Warfare 3. And they got to make a proper Plants vs. Zombies 2. EA, come on, get on it. Get on it. Plants vs. Zombies 2, I feel like, was kind of ruined with microtransactions and stuff, you know? They made it a free-to-play mobile game, and I'm like, what the like, you had one job, EA. To be fair, it probably made them a bunch of money, but that's not what I wanted them to do with that. I don't think anybody really wanted them to go in that direction. With ray tracing, PvZ Trilogy remastered with ray tracing. Sammy said, you okay there, bro? Wait, we're getting Indiana Jones? I thought PS had no games. Bro, I'm going to have to... This is what I mean. This is why I can't title my streams. We didn't talk about anything. I'm sorry I keep clickbaiting you guys. I don't know what to title my streams anymore. I really don't. I'm going to have to just start titling them something stupid. Listen, I almost titled my stream today, Xbox announces more like Dookie for PlayStation or PS5. Because it's just, people are going to click on that. You're like, what the fuck title is that? What is MBG talking about? And then you come in and I'm talking about Plants vs. Zombies, you know? I'm listening to a video that I put out in 2016 and cringing at myself. Nobody knows what's actually going on. Big Nabs says super chat apology. LOL. We didn't have to do that, Big Nabs. I was just messing with you, bro. Am I getting Kazan the first Berserker? I'm thinking about it. I'm here just shooting the shit. Episode 1, next stream, episode 2. Yeah, I've thought about that, but it's tough because, like, some people do like just clicking on streams where it's just totally casual. I mean, we are talking about topics. I just basically don't know. I don't know which direction we're going to end up going in with those topics. Someone tunes in and MBG is doing it, the audio description version of 6-year-old videos to own the Xbox. The audio description version. It's Beast Mode says this whole early access thing from old Xbox games is just nasty work. Won't catch me. I mean, it makes sense on their part. You know? They know what they're doing. You're going to make their money. Can't blame them. Can't blame them for trying to make their money, you know? Yeah, the Indiana Jones one, though, it is worth noting, they are doing physical releases for both the regular version and the premium version of Indiana Jones. But apparently, in order to play those games, you have to have an internet connection and like download them or whatever. So some people seem to be a bit frustrated about that, but it's better. I guess it's better than nothing. I don't know. Kojimi, Kojima got that. He got you with the double dip for Death Stranding 2. Premium. You're asking, is anybody else excited for the Perfect Dark game? Best looking game they've shown in your opinion? I kind of forgot about that game. Yeah, I don't know that I'm excited for it necessarily. I'm interested though in seeing more. Perfect Dark is their quadruple A. That's what they called it, I think, in a job listing one time. Am I going to play Indiana Jones on stream? Would be interesting. I might. That one I might. I'll be curious to see if Microsoft reaches out or not. If they do, like that'd be cool. I'm sure, you know. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I heard good things about Indiana Jones. I heard it's a good game. Perfect Dark, yeah, that probably will come to PlayStation if I had to guess. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't at this point. It seems like it's a ways out, so they have more than enough time, I think, to optimize it or whatever. Oh, my back is killing me, dude. I really hurt myself earlier. No, I'm not really a big Indiana Jones fan, truthfully. I never really got into it. Never had a problem with it. But that's why I feel like a bit of not an awkward position, but like I don't know, the Indiana Jones game is going to have to sell me more so on like the gameplay experience rather than the story itself. Because again, I have no problem with Indiana Jones, just never really got deeply into it. If you were 20 years older, you'd have loved Indy. Yeah, that's the thing. I never really like grew up with it. I've always known about it. And actually, when I was younger, I think I played an Indiana Jones game. I think it was like a PS2 game. I think it was like awful. I'm like, dude, this game sucks. I don't. Does that ring a bell for anybody? Was there ever a PS2 Indiana Jones game? Pretty sure it was PS2. And I think it was like a rental from Blockbuster or something. Would have been better if it was third person. A lot of people have been talking about that, I would say, in regards to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, is like the idea of playing it in third person. But from what I heard, apparently there's certain aspects of it that wouldn't really translate to third person or whatever. Big Nabs, you did play it. Big Nabs knows. He knows. Something of Atlantis or something bad. Let me look it up. Indiana Jones PS2 game. And the Emperor's Tomb. I think that's the one. Or wait, no. I think it was in the Staff of Kings. Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one. Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. This was the last Indiana Jones game I played. And this came out in... Wait, no, that's not right. That's impossible. This isn't the right game. It says this game came out in 2009. No. No, that's the wrong one then. Because I definitely played it. Whatever Indiana Jones game I'm thinking of, I played it well before 2009. It must have been the Emperor's Tomb. Let me see. When did this one come out? 2003. Yep, this is the one. Did it even get reviewed on Metacritic? Was this game considered good? Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb is a 2003 action-adventure video game developed by The Collective, published by LucasArts for the Xbox, Windows, PS2. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking at some of the screenshots and it's like vaguely familiar. Movie license games back in the day were horrible. You know what game I think of when we talk about license games, like specifically movie license games? Who here played Batman Begins, the video game, on PlayStation 2? Because that game was good. Okay? Like, that game, I feel like most people don't even know it exists. But there was a PS2 game made that was based off of Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins. And Christian Bale even reprised his role to record the lines in that game. Sean Mitchell with the super chat says, are you into Prime Series Invincible, MBG? I got hooked recently. When not normally big on animation, veterans of Activision, Blizzard, and EA are working on a game when I feel it should be Insomniac. I know the series. I've seen clips of it. Haven't actually watched it. I've heard it's really, really good, though. It's one of these things that I think I'm going to have to, at some point, pick up and watch. But that's interesting. I didn't realize they were making a game based off of it. I'd have to see the show, I guess, to really get a feel for if I would agree with you if Insomniac should make it. I mean, Insomniac makes Spider-Man games, so I can kind of see that through line there. But Sean, I'm assuming you would recommend it. Is that what she was howling about? Okay. Leia's been doing this thing where she hunts socks now. So if she finds a stray sock somewhere, even if it's from a dirty laundry pile, she hunts it and she brings it to me or Mrs. MBG and she howls while she's doing it. That's why she was making those weird noises earlier. She's such a weirdo. Oh my God. Sean, you're picking up the comics now too. Yeah, I might have to check this out because the clips I've seen, it seems like a really good show. All right, so who here is planning on buying Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for PS5? April 17th. 15th if you buy the premium edition. Shem says, can we talk about how amazing Bloodborne is? We can always talk about how amazing Bloodborne is. So am I not going to show the video? I'm waiting to see if I can get the hat. Isn't that the opposite of what you're supposed to be achieving, though? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to show the video. What I might do is show you the hat. I'll show you the hat that I was wearing in the video. Really? I just see a clown wig fall out of my closet? No way. It's taunting me. Okay, don't worry. You'll see it no matter what, though. You'll see it no matter what. Sergeant says I started Indiana Jones on Xbox and it's a good game, but there's still bugs and I can't continue. Really? Shems is like, what video? Nothing, Shems. We don't speak of any prior videos. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do any. See, you can't find it, can you? Well, I mean, don't stress out trying to find it or anything. It's not that serious. It's not that important. I mean, it's always been in there. The last place I remember seeing is at the very. The last place I remember seeing is at the very top. All right, hold on. Got an original PS1 controller. No, we don't need those hats. Get the hats out of here.
Cool.
I'll show one of them.
I like this one.
I don't like that one.
I like this one.
Okay, Mrs. MVG is asking me to show you guys this hat that she likes. Why is it so flat and floppy? It's like sagging. Look at this. What kind of pathetic ass hat is this? Put it on. I don't think I want to put this on, bro. You want me to reveal my head? I got this flaccid hat. Ready? Oh, real quick. Oh my God, it feels wrong. Where did I even get? That's a stupid looking hat. It is. I don't know what's happening right now. Mold? No. I don't need to show my hat collection. The only hat that matters. We got the real hat right here. Tell me how I can find this, but I can't find my mullet. Why am I still wearing this? All right. Now this is turning in. Okay, this was a mistake. This is turning into something else. It's okay. We can't find the hat. Oh man. Somebody just tunes into the stream. What the hell? Oh, yo, is that? I got a clown wig hair on my hat. Shems is like, what is this stream? I don't know, man. We went off the rails.
Where did the clown wig go?
I got it over here.
Oh.
I'm protecting
I
it.
lost it.
I'm protecting it.
I found every hat except that one. Sorry.
All right. Damn. Apparently I lost the hat. I lost the hat, man. I'm gonna have to look. I'll have to do it. That's impossible. You're just saying it's straight up not in there. That can't. All right. No.
You were probably like, I'm not gonna wear this cringe shit anymore.
All right. All right. She's saying I may have thrown it out. I don't think I wouldn't have done that. I don't think I would have done that. That hat may have been cringe, but it was premium cringe. Okay? That was not a cheap hat. Yeah. Get Mrs. MEG to put the clown wig on? Whoa. Oh, you heard that? Her imitation voice just sent you. So that came through the mic. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So that means we don't get to see the video. Anybody who has a member badge, at some point you're going to see the video. You don't have to worry. That will be members lounge content for sure. But for now, you just have to settle for what you got. I'm done streaming. Yes, they did. Can Clown BG watch his old videos? I mean, geez, man.
Can I see it? I heard it in the car.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Oh my god. That's like a pretty fucking sick setup, though.
I know. That's what I was saying. It was pretty good.
That's at our apartment.
Yeah, that was a long time. This is pretty much 10 years ago. It was 2016.
Yeah, 'cause our wedding anniversary is 10 years wedding anniversary is coming up in a couple weeks. You look like a little baby. Little baby man. Little baby baby. Was I in our old bedroom? Look, you can see my Harley Quinn pop behind you.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Literally exactly the same.
I know. I know. Dude,
look identical though.
that's what I was surprised to find too. Baby man, baby man. Yep. That's baby man.
What is that from? I don't even remember what that's from.
I don't remember
say
either.
Things that I don't remember where they come from.
Yeah, I don't remember. Baby man is wild.
No, it's from something.
It's a joke.
Little baby man's from something. I just can't remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to Google.
we'll have to figure it out.
Baby man.
Little baby
Was
man.
that a YouTube video?
I think it was. Yeah.
Little baby man.
Well,
I'm sorry, I derailed the stream.
no, it was already going off the rails. And baby G.
I wish I could remember. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. Because they think I'm like just calling you a man baby, and that's not what happened.
MBG's wife calls him baby man. She's like, no, I'm not. It's all good. It's all good. Oh God. Man, baby gangsters. There we go. That's what MBG is going to stand for. Man, baby gangsters. Why not?
That's where it's from.
Okay.
It was from a meme video we watched.
Mhm.
Little baby man.
There it is.
Little baby man.
All right. I literally as soon as I'm like, all right, guys, time to get back on rails, my stream crashes. No, and then my stream crashes, or my YouTube studio crashes. That's wonderful. Oh, all right. What time do we have right now? So about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. All right, guys, back to gaming. Baby from Austin Powers. Okay.
No, it's a meme. Just tell them to type in Google little baby.
I think people know.
Baby man.
Shems wants to talk about Bloodborne. All right, so when it comes to Bloodborne, I mean, what's left to be said, man? It's one of the best games ever made, and Sony, for some reason, just wants to pretend it doesn't exist. I don't know what else to say. Gaming Survivor says Totokism is not a way of life. It is life. Unknown is questioning Bloodborne's authority, saying, is it really, though? Guys, is Bloodborne overrated? Personally, I don't think it is. I think it's gotten, a really, really, really diehard fan base that can, you know, they've endured a lot of pain, I guess. So some of you guys do think it's overrated. Interesting. Yeah, Gaming Survivor, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, man. We got to, dude, we got to get Gaming Survivor a membership. This is unacceptable.
He said that he was gonna have a membership before Friday of last week.
Well,
Like when I come in.
yeah.
You can ask so yourself if you don't believe me.
Unfortunately, nothing will happen with Bloodborne until Miyazaki retires or leaves FromSoft. Another 10 years of waiting and speculation to enjoy. No, I think we're going to get something from Bloodborne, man. Gaming Survivor, you're asking what Mrs. MBG was saying? She says you're a little baby man. She says we need to get little baby man here membership.
Tell him we're doing morning with the misses on Friday and he better have a membership badge. That's what I said.
Bloodborne skin in Fortnite. That's when you know it's going down, bro. Yeah, the moment we see a hunter make its way to Fortnite, we know a reckoning is coming with Bloodborne. Hanzo says Lord Cerny the GOAT. Won't happen until PlayStation 6. People should stop asking at this point. That's what I've settled on. I'm pretty sure Bloodborne remake is going to be a thing, but not till the launch of the PlayStation 6. So we got like another 3 to 4 years, give or take. But I really hope Bluepoint is the one to do it, because I think Bluepoint is maybe one of the only ones. If From Software isn't going to do it themselves when it comes to like a remake, Bluepoint's the only one that I really trust. Sony does own Bloodborne. Yeah, Sony could do whatever they want with Bloodborne, but they seem to be well aware that if they try to do something with Bloodborne without, if it's not like a remaster or remake, if they try to do anything beyond that with Bloodborne, they seem to be aware that there's going to be major backlash. Yeah, Shuhei Yoshida suggested that. He said that Sony seems to be aware that Miyazaki wants to be involved and they don't want to do it without him. It's just a matter of, I think, scheduling and kind of lining up like, all right, Miyazaki, you ready? Like, we're ready when you're ready, and they'll work on it together. Now, he made it clear he like wasn't trying to announce anything, and he's not trying to like, you know, speak on behalf of Sony or anything like that, but just pretty much making it clear that, yeah, it's like a respect thing. What was that?
Can you squish my head?
You are welcome. Yo, what's up, Corey? The Legendiga.